is a true horrifying story, part 35. This topic is requested by many people. Who is Al-Masih Al-Dajjal? Al-Dajjal is the Antichrist in Islam. In Christianity, he's known as the false Messiah. He is a person, a human being. He will be the leader of the New World Order. His army are initially known as the Illuminati. It consists of many leaders, high net worth big ballers, and also famous people. They're being used as puppets to deceive people like you and I. Al-Dajjal is known to be very old. He's been around since the prophets. He is chained up on a deserted island that no one knows where it is. The Illuminati's task is to prepare for his arrival, and when he is out, he will cause complete destruction. He will deceive many people, making them believe that he is God. He will be worshipped by millions, if not billions of people, and his army will be indestructible. Only with God's will his chains will break, and when he comes he will have supernatural abilities. He will be able to control the weather, strike thunders, fly, and levitate objects. And he also has a one-time ability. God gave him that ability that he can do only one time. The people would go up to him and tell him, if you're a God, then prove it. He will slice a person in half and then bring his halves back together, and that person will live. The scary thing about Al-Dajjal is he's not only going to be worshipped by humans, he's also worshipped by jinns. He has a big army, including Iblis. He will shed blood on earth. He will kill every single being that does not call him God. He will travel the whole world in just 40 days. So wherever you are in the world, you will see him. Except for two places, Mecca and Medina. These are two places in the world that Dajjal will not step foot in, because Mecca and Medina are guarded by angels and they will not allow him in. They say that he will deceive Muslims as well, Muslims that pray 5 times a day. He'll make you think by worshipping him you'll get all the happiness in the world, and he'll shower you in gold. Only people with strong faith will be able to read the word kafir on his forehead. Us humans fear demons and jinns, but this human is feared and worshipped by demons. Now there is a way to prevent him from coming close to you, but I'll let the experts explain how that can be done in detail. There are many minor and major signs throughout time, signs of when the Dajjal will come. And I assure you, we are more than halfway through these signs. This is a true horrifying story which covers more about the Dajjal. For those who don't know who the Dajjal is, please refer to part 35 for a detailed explanation. A summary of part 35: Dajjal is a human being. He either lived for more than 1,000 years or he will be born one day. In other religions, he is known as the Antichrist, the false Messiah. The Dajjal is a master deceiver. He will make people think he's God. In Judaism, the false Messiah that is yet to come is believed to be the real Christ. Most of mankind will be deceived thinking he is God. Most of mankind will be his followers. They are unbeatable. In many ahadiths, the Prophet said that the Dajjal will have supernatural abilities. But back then, they might have been supernatural. But with today's technology, these abilities are very doable. In one narration, it's said that the Dajjal will cloud up the sky and pour rain. Another one says the Dajjal will be riding on something that flies. These narrations were said 1,400 years ago. Both of these abilities with modern technology are possible. So we don't really know if the Dajjal has legitimate power, or if he'll be using modern technology to deceive people. When the Dajjal is out, he will force people to worship him. And if you refuse, your money, your income, and your food will be taken. But how can this be? How can the Dajjal empty my bank account? You're thinking, no one has access to our money, right? But this is the thing. There is a new global integration that was discussed among political leaders and big firms. A global blockchain integration was announced, a new invention for money. All the money sometime in the future will be purely digital. No more banknotes, no more cash. Every single transaction will be traced, and all governments will use the same integrated system that has access over everyone's money. Now this technology may sound good, but it also may be very bad, because with a click of a button, boom, all your money can be taken away. This is far beyond creepy, because when the Prophet spoke about this ability, where the Dajjal can make your money vanish, the Sahabas couldn't comprehend it. But thinking about it now, while we are in the future, it all makes sense. The Dajjal is very, very close. All the major signs of his arrival have happened. The technological abilities, the fasad, the new world order. He is coming, and only one person can save us.
Take a dollar bill, turn it over. Look at the Great Seal of the United States on the back. Now, draw a Star of David. 1 point will match up with the all-seeing eye, a common Masonic symbol. Now, look at the letters at the other points of the star. M, A, S, O, N. Coincidence?